Anyway.
Fair enough, yeah.
So moving on, we've got a little bit of news as well, which has certainly hit the internet slate lately, and some people are happy and some people are unhappy.
Oh, well, let's find out.
Yeah, so the next on the list is Pedro Pascal, who's just absolutely taking all of the roles from everybody right now.
Yep.
You'd know him from Wonder Woman 1984. You'd know him from, what else is The Mandalorian. You'd know him from...
That little thing, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd know him from the community table read that they did to raise money for charity during COVID.
Very good. And you'd also know him apparently from Game of Thrones. I haven't seen it, but apparently he's in it. Anyway, he's going to be playing the character of Joel in The Last of Us film. Adaptation, TV adaptation, it says.
Oh, so it's a series?
I think so. We'll read more into this article in a moment. But we've also got an actor who's been picked out to play Ellie, the daughter figure, essentially, of The Last of Us.
Is it Elliot Page?
It is not Elliot, Anthony Page, whatever. Everyone talked about that initially because there are a lot of similarities, but that's bygones be bygones.
Oh, no, I know.
But no, we've got Bella Ramsey, who was also in Game of Thrones at popularity, but this is where the internet's a little weird.
Okay.
Everybody's totally okay with Pedro Pascal playing the character of Joel, even though everybody initially wanted Hugh Jackman, just because he looks like Joel in Logan.
Okay.
He's already done the old man looking after young girl thing. Leave that in Logan.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal can kind of pull off a younger version of this character.
Yeah.
But Bella Ramsey, people are like, she doesn't quite look like the character.
Oh my God.
Shut the fuck up.
Really? Really?
Just shut the fuck up. She was in Game of Thrones. Apparently she's great.
Yeah.
And she's young enough, and she's scored a role of a fucking lifetime.
No, but this one picture that we've got here on this article from Empire, I look at that and I'm like, I could see that. Just slap a bit of like dirt on the face, like because it's rugged times and stuff. Rough the hair up a little bit. Good.
Yeah.
Close enough.
That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, you also want it to be a good film. I'd rather have somebody who slightly doesn't look like the character but acts their fucking heart out, as opposed to somebody who's fucking identical but goes, I'm fucking sad.
That's right.
Like, imagine an 8-year-old girl doing that, They'd be like, oh, they ruined the film. Oh, but she looks great, right, guys? Like, yeah.
That's right. Sorry. Yeah. So it's a HBO adaptation of the Last of Us video game franchise, which most of you in the chat would probably recognize. Craig Mazin, creator of Chernobyl, is a part of this. Okay. And for those who have been listening to this podcast for a long time, I fucking loved that TV show Chernobyl. It was brilliant.
That was when you had to access things as certain means.
Yes, of course, because I am not paying for Foxtel. Yes, of course. But anyway, so Craig Mazin, I'm a fan of his work so far.
Yep.
And the Last of Us video games, they tell a pretty interesting, heart-wrenching story about a father figure and a young woman. How that all sort of ties in with the TV show, whether it'll be similar to the video games, I'm hoping so, but what they do with that, I don't know.
Of course.
But it is the kind of thing I think deserves a TV series with a higher budget rather than a condensed movie.
Yeah.
Because the lore and the story can be spread out over the course of 10 episodes plus.
Okay.
So we're interested to see where that happens there. Obviously, it's building off the popularity that there was The Last of Us 2, which came out recently. Haven't played it, probably won't. I don't really care about it.
I remember that game when it came out, got very high marks. So yeah,
popular.
Exactly.
So it's only deserving. And I think, what? Fuck.
Why?
Who cares how similar that these people resemble the game? Like, they're both obviously great performers.
We almost need a segment every week called "What."
Grumpy old men complain about shit that other people complain about online.
No, well, yeah, exactly. What's the internet got a gripe with this week? We need a segment like that, because every week we almost have to tell ourselves and just say they have to complain about something. As in we get all red-faced and mad at the fact that why are they even complaining about that? And we've got to remember, people just want to whinge.
Oh, yeah.
The internet is the worst thing to ever fucking happen to mankind.
I have Twitter.
Because it gives everybody a voice.
I have Twitter only to follow, announcements from id Software about the latest Doom game. But it shows you what other people like and follow and comment on. And I just see so much shit where I'm like, why does that matter?
Yeah, exactly.
Why does anybody care about this particular thing? And I remember, oh, wait, it's Twitter. Hold on. Yeah.
Exactly. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it's its own little beast over there. So we are on 2C3pod is on Twitter, if you have Twitter and want to follow
it. I just copy whatever you post on Facebook and chuck it over there.
Exactly, that's right. So, I mean, if you want replicas, but share, and subscribe.
For sure. But so Notice is saying that she probably has a HBO contract going on from Game of Thrones. Why not use it? If they think that she's got what it takes to perform that particular role, why the hell not?
That's the thing. If this is a HBO product...
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. If this is a HBO product, they've clearly been around her for a long time now. And being a child actor that looks pretty fucking similar, settle down internet, it looks pretty fucking similar to this cast, this person they're trying to cast here.
Yep.
Why not? They know she's got the chops.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
and
right.
Game of Thrones is one of the most intense TV shows of the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So clearly she can fucking handle it and hang with the big boys and hang with the grown-ups and stuff.
Yeah.
And if she's going to be solo with a grown dude having to do this like rugged fucking movie, fucking why not?
Yeah, why not?
Simple as that.
Absolutely. And there is a lot of other HBO Max or just HBO TV adaptations that we are looking forward to. One most prominently being Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Yet to hear any more news about that.
Unfortunately, it's been flatlining for a little bit, but
That's right, but so have many other things. But speaking of things being flatlined and brought back from the dead.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are in Australia, by the way. Just letting you know, like
Yeah.
making sure we're interactive.
What?
Yeah.
We're in Australia?
You what, motherfucker? Let's go down to the pie shop and get ourselves a chip and snag.
It is hot in here, but what?
I don't know.
Go down to the shop and get yourself
Chip and snag. No, see, you've heard of the bangers and mash before, right?
Chip and snag.
Well, now we're upgrading to the chip and snag. It's a cross bridge, see? That's when they take the mash and they put it in a chip form, right?
Yeah.
And then they take the banger and they go snag,
Chip and snag.
chip and snag. Just go get one from the local pie shop, and they sell it at the pie shop. Nobody expects it. I don't know why. I don't know, man. Somebody put something in my cup.
Anyway, yes.
Yeah, chip and snag.
Chip and snag.
Spunkle. Mr. Spunkle.
Yep.
Yeah, Bunning Snag.
Yeah.
They need to start selling the chips down there with the snag.
Give me 1 second. I've got to go reach for the tissue box here to dry my face.
He mocks me for crying in movies. At least I don't cry at terrible humor.
Yeah, but I enabled you for that because I put on the accent.
I'm sorry. You should know by now if you have a hint of an accent, I'm gonna go, oh, so we do it. I could be here falling asleep and you would just have to go, oh, bonjour, and I'd be like, oh, oui, motherfucker.
Chip and snag.
Let's go get baguette and sausage.
That'll be the new following alert. Now, so could someone please clip this when you're watching on Twitch and I'll access it later. Back on track, though. Paranormal Activity.
Actually, sorry, Wilson's got a good idea.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
a shirt. Chip and snag.
Oh, that's a great fucking idea. Clip that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, fantastic.
Or just inbox us on the socials.
That won't happen. Give us a clip.
Patreon.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, is anybody a fan of the Paranormal Activity franchise? I'm not hearing a yes.
All right, next.
But this one's quite interesting because
okay.
it turns out that Paramount is looking to add Paranormal Activity to the franchise with Blumhouse to bring it back.
Okay.
And guess who the director of the next film may be?
Okay, I haven't checked the notes, so it's not one of our boys, is it?
It's just one of our boys.
Is it really?
Oh, no, one of our boys. But a different boy who's kind of one of our boys at the moment.
One of our boys.
Christopher Landon, Freaky.
Oh, okay.
And Happy Death Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Chip and snag.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The portion.
Get a chip and snag. That's right. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Okay. All right. I'm not against that at all.
Yeah.
And especially with Blumhouse being attached as well. If they're gonna, okay.
if
Sorry,
there's
I don't
any,
need to keep saying that, but
if
yeah.
there's any
right.
horror publications that kill, or like film franchise companies, whatever developers that can bring back any horror franchise of any capacity, it's Blumhouse.
Oh, exactly, absolutely, and that's the thing. Like, as in they're on such a fucking hot streak as of like Jason Blum and what he's doing with Blumhouse and all of those arms and tentacles that he's got spread everywhere right now. Like the crosswork with Universal as well, like that kind of stuff. Blumhouse, if you're not already on board, get on fucking board.
That's right.
Like, they're so legit at this point.
Even the ones that are kind of like, here, we made this thing.
Yeah,
like Fantasy Island. Yeah. They're still not bad. They're just not good. But they still don't hit, but they're fine in their own right. But when they really want to nail something down, like we've got a bit of news later on about Halloween.
Yeah.
And what's happening with that, which is obviously the next step, Halloween Kills, I believe.
Of course, absolutely.
But yeah, because that's through Jason Blum or Blumhouse Productions as well. Like I've got all confidence, especially with Christopher Landon, who is popular from Happy Death Day 1 and 2, one of the most underrated but greatest horror comedy franchises of all time, I think.
Yeah.
As well as Freaky, which is obviously the young, attractive blonde woman who I can never remember the name of.
No,
and-
we always forget her name, and we're so sorry because we know she's watching right now, and we apologize.
I know,
badly.
you're a
But
huge
Vince
fan.
Vaughn, you know you're watching. Please send her a message.
Absolutely. So yeah, I'm definitely keen on that. So
No, absolutely. Yeah.
at this point, we don't know anything about what's happening with it, but we do know that
That-
is in the works.
Absolutely, and that's probably the first bit of Paranormal Activity news that has actually piqued my interest in wanting to see
Yeah,
a
right.
Paranormal Activity film, because that franchise has been done to death now, and we need something new. And
I think it's been
Let's get
long enough
Blumhouse
too.
involved.
I know
Sorry?
the most recent one was a number of years ago now, and I'm pretty sure that was the Ghost Dimension. So I think it's been long enough where it's not going to be like a direct sequel and yet another Paranormal Activity film. I think it's been long enough, like Halloween, for it where it can be kind of like a soft.
was it the Ghost Dimension?
That's the last one that I saw, unless there was another one after that.
Well, that one was 2015, and I feel like there would have been another one in between.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. If it's been that, it's been 6 years, which feels like a long time ago now. In between that film and this one, and this new one will probably come in another 2 years' time.
Yeah, no, I think I honestly think that was the last one, 2015. So it's been enough breathing room now that why
what I'm
not?
saying.
And you tack in a new face with Blumhouse getting involved in that, and then what's his name again? I apologize.
Christopher Landon.
Christopher Landon. And you get somebody who's actually on a bit of a hot streak at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah, count me in.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll happily be involved in
And that would be the same kind of deal as the thing I was just thinking about, which I've immediately forgotten.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on to the next topic.
I was just going to say, Catherine Newton.
Catherine Newton. I knew it was Catherine something, but I was going to
Apologize, Catherine. Yes, we know you're watching.
Yes, for sure.
All right.